Slope, created by Melinda and Trey. What is a slope? You can see the slope or steepness of this mountain. For example, we could add a graph at 2 points on this mountain. This shows the steepness of the slope. Now that we know what a slope is and how we can find the slope by plotting 2 points on a graph, let's move on. There is 2 points on this graph. Another step to find the slope is rise over run. First, you need to rise 2 spaces and run 1 space to the side. This is called rise over run. There are 2 points on this graph, and to find the slope, you would need to rise up 2 to where the other point is and count how many squares you rise. Then you run to the side and count how many squares you run. For this one example, you would rise 2 and run 1, because you rise up 2 squares and run 1 square, which is 2 over 1. For the slope formula, you would need to subtract the 2 points, but make sure the points are consistent, like the y-intercept is subtracted by the y-intercept, and the x is subtracted by the x. Since the points for this example is 2, 4 and 1, 2, it will be 4 over 2 subtract by 2 over 1, which would equal 2 over 1. Another way to rearrange it is 2 over 1 subtract 4 over 2, which would equal negative 2 over negative 1. This is the slope formula. Hey! On this graph, you can see the slope of the mountain that the person is skiing on. I can find the slope with 2 points and a graph. So let's add a graph at 2 points. Okay, now that we have a graph, it is a bit more visual with the slope, but we don't have the 2 points yet, so let's find out what the 2 points are. The 2 points on this graph is 0, negative 4 and 5, 0. So let's try to find the slope, just like our previous example we just did. So let's try putting it in the slope formula form. To find the slope, we write a fraction with a change in the y over the change in the x. To find the change in y over change in x, we subtract the y's and the x. So that means the slope is 4 over 5. So this slope means that every 5 feet he goes, he would drop 4 feet. That every 4 feet is the steepness of his distance every 5 feet he goes. In this project, we learned that slope equals steepness. Also, thank you all, especially Ms. Garcia, Ms. Sherman, and Mr. Jack. I hope you all enjoyed this video project. Bye!